What's up? It's your girl Spicy Sugar, and you are here live with the House of Hip Hop Podcast Show. It's live with the House of Hip Hop Podcast Show.
Take my advice, the spice, and everything nice.
Spicy. This is the House of Hip Hop.
Right. Talk to people,
It's a murder for murder, it's a homie for homie, it's a body for body, it's a brand new Bugatti, it's a drop on my zipper, it's a drop for my strippers. If she suck on my tipper, try to fuck every stripper, rock a fuck in my liver, Henny fucking my kidneys, while I'm fucking on Britney, sucking nut on her titties, dropping duck if they hit me, give a fuck if they with me, I don't fuck with no squad, it's just me and my flicky, bop, one shot, leave him dead, cold red, 2 words to the head, fuck feds, nigga, born in the middle of the rock, hot, everything moving, getting shot, they thought I stopped spitting, thought I ain't got written. Watch how the plot thicken, watch how the block sick 'em, watch how the watch glisten, watch how the pot flipping. I had no pot pissing, and I do not listen. I ran the block ignorant, rockin' pop sipping, around the clock tipping, until it stopped ticking. I'm asking hot women, and how to rock with them, and knock socks with them, and get guap with them. I've been a rebel since, got a little glimpse. Dead presidents all on top of my fingerprints. Get rich, riot my name, I had to name switch, I had to lane switch, give up the same bitch. That all you lames hit, I need a newer one. That coupe ain't blue enough, so I caught me a bluer one. That coupe ain't late enough, so I hopped in a sooner one. Need me a freak, so I can show her the truth of come. I know it ain't right, but it's super fun. I tear the house down, baby, till it's super come. Everything ill, I need some super some. Call me the man of steel, I smoke with super lungs. Dropping my loot or something, yeah, that's that bag, nigga. I'm serving hot shells, don't let the crab hit ya. Don't let the mags split ya, don't let the gang hit ya. Don't let this fang hit ya, don't let this thing lift ya. It's a catastrophe, to hit is blasphemy. I heard your last freestyle, that shit was trash to me. I could ghost write your shit, just give your cash to me. But don't get mad when them labels start to ask for me. Like who this fly fella, laced in Margiela, chopping up like propellers. Baby, please just tell me we need him right now, feeling right now. No time to let him cook, he seasoned right now. Just Google my manager, they call him 6 a year. Correct or whatever, still 6 a year. He promised me a Bentley in about 6 a year, so I'ma make sure that we make about 6 a year. Catch me moving on the humble like my bitch was there. Cause a nigga so fly, but his sis was there. Every pocket still swole, but his sis was there. I let the club come up solid.
I don't really care what they say about it. Don't really matter what they think about it. Cause you know how it is when you fall. They never seen a diamond with a rose gold. So tell them that I'm here right now. Wrist back and hands on chandelier right now. Don't really care what they say about me. Long as they know not to play around me. Love, hate, and why they be complicated. No shit on what they don't relate to. Why she say pull up like that? No, can't give it up like that. And when they see me, they don't know what to say now. They probably think I give it up, but I stay down. Tell a hater get up out my face, and get wet up like the bay. Either way, I don't care about what you say, nigga. I don't even care what they say about me. Don't really matter what they think about it. Cause you know how it is when you ball. They never seen a diamond with a rose gold.
Make them mad, sis. Get that cash, sis. Make them mad, sis.
Ride the beat, just like I ride the dick. These hoes are sick, I got them on some shit. Rollie on the wrist, Fendi on the tip, my cash up in my ass. No BBL, bitch. I hear them talking, but I don't ever see it. They want my nigga, but he'll never be it. Don't want no beef, just like they fucking vegan. How you a bird and you can't even fly out on the weekend? Whoa, money long, had to stash it in my song. Whip on my hip, yeah, all night long. I'm on the side, you don't wanna do me wrong. Never used to invite me and now they wanna tag along. Whoa, make them mad, sis. Shake that ass, sis. Get that bag, sis. Make them mad, sis. Whoa, 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 whoa. Make them mad, sis. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get that cash, sis.
Hey, alright. Bobby gon' circle the block. Yeah, I'm doing the job of the mob. Yeah, just clean 'em up, clean 'em up. All of my
my niggas just clean it up. Wax on, wax off. Yeah. I'm back in the bus on the ferry. It's walking the Gallagher. I come from the island, straight out the womb. Be careful, my nigga just shoot. Oh, nigga, you bugging. Damn. Nigga, you bugging. Nigga, you bugging. You popping those pills like you loving it. You all in the club and you cuffing it. He said he gon' shoot, but he bluffing. Damn. I thought you was lit, shit. You don't want smoke, you quit. Bobby got gas, he's lit. I wanna lit. Get your ass on the floor. You better not move. Keep on touching your toes. Bitch, I trip like I'm dipped in Dior. Bitch, I trip like I'm dipped in Dior. Yeah. Ooh. I'm too cool. Look at me. Smooth. Yeah. Yeah. Bugging. Oh. Yeah. Nigga, you bugging. Bobby gon' circle the block. I'm doing the job with a mop. Yeah. Ooh. Clean 'em up, clean 'em up. Ooh. All of my niggas is glittered up. Wax on, wax off. Perfect. Yeah. I'm back in the bus on the ferry. It's working the Gallagher. I come from the island, straight out the woo. Be careful, my niggas just shoot. Oh. Nigga, you bugging. Yeah. Nigga, you bugging.
Nigga, you bugging. What's good? What's good? I go by the name of DJ OK. And we here. Once again, I go by the name of. Let's go. Get familiar, let's go, baby.
Shake that ass, I'ma tip you like a waiter. Whoa. You left too fast, come get your panties later. Due to your behavior, I just wanna taste you. Your sex impeccable, we weighing up. You do it for me, I do it for you. Changing places, stroke you up like changing faces. Tell your man to move on, we trading places. He can do you like I do you.
Once again, what's good? What's good? I go by the name of DJ OK, and we here. This is my boy Pyrex Platt. Let's get familiar. New York, what's good? Here we go.
Shake that ass, I'ma tip you like a waiter. Whoa. You left too fast, come get your panties later. Due to your behavior, I just wanna taste you. Your sex impeccable, we weighing up the neighbors. You do it for me, I do it for you. Changing places, stroke you up like changing faces. Tell your man to move on, we trading places. He can do you like I do you, dig amazing. You used to run from the dig, now still take it. And that dig about to come, that's you that made it. With them other chicks, I felt my time was wasted. Lord, you fuck good, you the best.
Till I almost fall off with the TV on, lying right on the couch. I need that what I need it right now. So won't you come over, pull up, lights out, come and kiss me right now. Trying to tell you what to do with it, 'cause you're true with it. Come kiss it right now. Show me I'm the guy. Don't ask why. Come and kiss it right now.
Guys got them jeans under pressure. Come on, little baby, let me bless you. Let me give it to you on a dresser. Ooh, ooh, you know I like that wet stuff. Really wanna hit it like right now. Beat the pussy up like right now. Jody, put your legs up and pipe down. Put your legs up, let me pipe down. Backstroke, deep stroke, bare way. Look up in my eyes, get the head next. I see you got tricks, baby, wet, wet. Private jet, jet. Call me on the phone, this is phone sex. Let me make it wet, baby, big mess. She looking at my dick like it's big sex. Freak, girl, freak, do them tricks, yeah. Vegan, she ain't get the meat yet. We can do it over recess. Playing with a body like it's recess. Go ahead, baby, just relax.
Till I almost fall out with the TV on, lying right on the couch. I need that, yeah, that what I need it right now. So won't you come over, pull up, lights out, just come kiss it right now. I ain't tryna tell you what to do with it, 'cause you're true with it. Come kiss it right now. Show me I'm your guy, don't ask why, just come kiss it right now.
That's right, that's right. What's good? What's good? I go by the name of Drew, and I'm here, everybody. What's good? I got my boy in the building. What's good? He goes by the name of Pyrex Platt. Let's go, baby.
Rude boy, with a ganja, nigga.
84.
Bossed up with the birds, I can't stop her. She prefer the land, I want the lobster. She a bad bitch, I tell her model more. When I'm on top, she feel it in the core. Rude boy, with a ganja, nigga. Her memory lapse, I just ponder with her. She be doing me right, another gift to give her. I fly her around, she never seen winter. I put her in the middle, she became center. Attention span short in the moody shorts. It's all natural, fuck with the booty cost. She make a nigga wanna spin, I tax the loss. Glow baby, it ain't coming off. My baby shining like she bathing gloss. Best sex, wet sex, condom off. If she get pregnant, we pay the cost.
Sometime I'm gonna stick with you. I don't care what none of these other bitches do. From the first day I started to fuck with you. All we did was see a lot of W. I just wanna live with you. Oh baby, I just wanna live with you. Just oh baby.
She want the whip with the titty out, top down. That pussy standing up so I can knock down. Shorty a blessing, here's the sex lesson. She giving me head up in my stoop session. Raw sex, give me more head. I sandwich that pussy, baby, it's boar's head. She be dripping on my ears while I hold the legs. Speaking in tongues, I give her more head. Then I take my girl shopping to the mall day. Then she giving me head until her jaw's red. Like skin shorty, I like him dark though. I fuck her in the club on the bar stool. Right before breakfast, watching cartoons. King size bed, I got a large room. And the dick that make her head spin and heart move. Sexy secret, this is part two.
Sometime I'm gonna stick with you. I don't care what none of these other bitches do. From the first day I started to fuck with you. All we did was see a lot of W. I just wanna live with you. Oh baby, I just wanna live with you. Just oh
That's right. Get familiar. Let's go.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm your girl, Spicy Sugar, and you are here with episode 2 of season 3. This is the House of Hip Hop Podcast Show. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, salute to the home team, S.3 Media. Make sure you are following them. We are broadcasting live via S.3 Media. Please go to their website to see us. It's www.s3media.info, and make sure you're following them on social media platforms. S_street_media on Instagram and Twitter. Skol Street on Facebook. That's SCHOLEZ Street on Facebook. And I told you the website. I'll give it to you again later on. I am very happy to be here today. We have a dope MC in the building. Our guy Pyrex Platt. We just had a little preview of his music right now because our DJ of the night was rocking us in the indie mix. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our DJ. Okay.
What's good? Yes.
Yes. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You are a returning guest DJ, but you are always welcomed in the House of Hip Hop. So you know I had to get you in for the new season real quick. Because I missed you.
I missed you too, Spicy.
Anybody who knows and follows us knows that we also were on the Straight Gas Radio together, and we had a dope time, COVID. But hopefully that will come back, once we are free. So I missed the kid. What you been up to? How you been?
Trying to make it through this COVID, not get sick again.
No.
I caught it in the early parts. Yeah, it was rough. Caught some COVID weight along with it, but we here.
Yeah, because he's usually a little Ninja Turtle, like he's still, but
I ain't take the sweater off.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. What you been up to? I know that even though with COVID going on, you still have some things in the works. Is there anything you could talk about?
So, me and a partner of mine, in conjunction of S.3, is gonna come here. I'm gonna bring it here on this platform.
Yeah.
We got a show called Make Life coming pretty soon.
Yeah. Give it up for that.
Yeah. And Make Life is gonna be something crazy. A little bit of documentary, a little bit of questioning, and then if you ever watch Tiny Desk, you're gonna have that type of performance. We expect y'all to be all quality, and then we're gonna showcase it over here on one of the best platforms on the planet, S.3. That's it.
S.3 Media. I'm excited for that. Good for you.
Okay.
Okay. You had us rocking in that indie mix, so why don't you just let the people know real quick who we heard?
All right, so we had Carmen Nicole. She's from Rockaway. We had Rich Riot. He's from Rockaway.
Nice.
We had Bobby Zeppelin. Bobby Zeppelin's from Long Island.
All right.
And we had my man right here, Pyrex.
Yes, we gave you a little sample of just some of what we got in store for you. Before we, really get into the nitty gritty, let's get all the formalities out the way. DJ OK Drew has been here before. I've made him do this plenty of times, so I'm gonna let you slide.
Okay.
However,
How we doing?
everybody who comes through the house has to introduce themselves to the rest of the family. So, without further ado, I'm gonna step aside and let them know who Pyrex Platt is.
I'm introducing to
Anybody who's listening.
Pyrex Platt, Yonkers, New York. I get busy. I do this music shit for real, but I'm a hustler before anything.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I get busy. Like I said, a hustler before anything. I'm out here grinding. And I'm going to give y'all all the music. All I do is reality rap.
Yes.
I don't really do that other shit. If you hear a song, it's really somewhat my life. We can't get too detailed. Statute of limitations on a lot of stuff.
Yes, that's right.
So,
this is not Vlad TV.
It's real life shit. Yeah, we don't
do that here.
Vlad shit.
We don't support that at all.
But hopefully we can motivate.
Yes.
Because the project that we working on right now is Street Motivator. We're going to give it to you in conjunction. So it'll be like Street Motivator Part 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
Only because I feel like being a new artist to the world, I can't technically I can give you 15 tracks, but you're not going to pay attention. Right. But if I give you 6, 7 joints, that's hard. And you're going
that you can't ignore.
Yeah, that's what we try and do. And we try to just restore the feeling with it. When you hear it, we want you to be like, oh shit, I went through this. Oh shit, I know somebody that went through this.
Yeah.
Oh shit, this is what I want to say. That's how I get busy. Like I'm gonna say what you can't say, or you don't feel like saying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just get it out there.
Give the voice to the people who can't.
100%. 100%.
Yes,
I'm not afraid to say shit. I don't really give a fuck. Really.
Don't you love that point in your life? You know what?
What's the worst can happen? You know what I mean?
Right. Like, you don't got no heaven nor hell to put me in. Yeah, so pretty much, fuck yeah.
Yeah, let's just get busy.
I am so happy for you to be here because I'm glad you mentioned it in your intro. You are a new artist to the world, but you're not a new artist.
100%.
So let's just go back a little bit. Let the people know exactly what we mean by that. You got started when?
Say seriously, 14 years old.
Okay. And that was what? 80s, 90s? You don't have to give away your age. But
34, now I'm 34.
Oh, okay. There we go. Boom.
Yeah,
so that would be 90s, right?
Yeah.
So in the 90s. And
2000.
2000. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, like first year high school, some shit.
Right. So you said you born and raised in Yonkers. Y-O. So the history of Yonkers was already thick by then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you getting started, was your local artists your influences, or who was your influences when you got started?
Go crucify me.
Uh-oh.
I started because of the South music. And when I say that, it was the hustle I fell in love with. So I was like,
because that was like Master P days.
I was Cash
right?
Money.
Yeah.
I had in my notebook. I had the number to Cash Money Records office.
Nice.
So I would
Yeah, 'cause it
call
used to
every
be on the
day.
back of the.
Yeah, and I would call and I would send the demos
I'm
in,
not old.
and I go crazy. And
Yeah.
I would send the demos in, but it was more the hustle. I'm like, all right, so you telling me I can sell this CD for 15? Well, I'm gonna go buy the CD burner. I'm gonna burn 6, 7 CDs at once. I'm gonna put the inserts in them myself, and I'm gonna just sell them.
Yes. Okay.
And I fell in love with the hustle. New York rappers rap, right? And I'm not saying down south rappers don't rap, but down south was the business mind.
Okay. I understand
And
what
a
you're
lot of
saying.
times we be, oh, down south is slow. Nah, they was on that business shit. So
You
I
talking
fell
about
in
that
love with
grind- the
that.
grind of it,
yeah,
yeah.
so the Cash Money, the Master P, E40. People be bugged out when I be like, oh, E40 one of my favorite rappers. Like, I think he dope.
Yeah.
But it's also the hustle behind it.
Okay. Okay.
New York niggas was rapping,
Yeah.
but also New York niggas was getting jerked.
Yes.
Like niggas had label
Yes.
deals and you look like you had money,
Yes.
but New York was getting jerked.
Yes. Getting
So
raped with no.
you got to look at it like, all right, you could be the star and got no money,
Yeah.
or you go down south and not really the star and get all the money.
And at that time, what was crazy was artists would just understanding that the money was on the road, and where was the first shows that they would go?
Yeah,
Down
south. The South loved you first.
Yeah.
You gotta look at the demographic. You was going down south to do your hottest song, and you
Yep.
was from the east.
Yep.
That shit, it was telling you right there. But we like that upfront money, and it's not really your money. So let's not even get it twisted. And you sign that deal, that ain't your fucking money.
Right.
You
right.
borrowing that shit against the bank.
Hello, because they coming to collect.
They gonna collect, and now when your
they'll
album
wait.
sell, you like, why I ain't get no
Yes.
money? Because you owe us $3 million, $4
Yes.
million in the hole. Now we recoup that, and now we got to get the rest off the back end.
The person who broke that whole situation down to me and my understanding in my lifetime was Left Eye. She gave it to us in 12 seconds?
Yeah.
She broke that whole thing down, how
It's a
you
fact.
could earn such and such million and still
That should be nothing
broke.
and be broke.
That was the jewel of a lifetime, and it was way before its time, because now is when everybody was like, damn.
Yeah.
Now 360 deal. Everybody's scared of a 360 deal. Man, it was called Strong Arm. They took your money,
but you gotta-
was it deal.
See, being a business person, because I do a lot of other business beside this.
We're going to
You
get
gotta
into it.
realize the 360 deal, it makes sense, right? But then it don't. You got to think like this. If I invest in you, you come with zero.
Right.
I got to sign you to a 360. You came here with nothing.
In terms of company-wise, it makes sense.
It makes sense.
For the artist, it's like...
If the artist don't like it, then go get a bag and do your thing. Mm-hmm. It's
But they don't...
forcing you. Ain't no hustle.
Right.
Somebody think
They're
I'm
not
rapping
going
in
out
front of a
there.
camera, they're not going out there and working their shit.
They're not going out there to get that on their own.
So then when you sign that 360, don't be upset. Because you came in with zero.
That's how I.
I hate when I hear artists complain, oh, they got me. Nobody got you. Nobody forced you to sign a 360. You came with $0.
Right.
I invested these millions in you. I got to recoup. So I'm collecting from your book deal, your clothing, your merchandise, your show. I got to recoup the money I gave you.
You happy when they giving you these cars and
love
these
all that.
cribs.
You love all that.
You love all that, but you're not seeing the price tag that's attached to it either. Nah, B, I'm like Redman. Leave me in my shit and
Yeah.
give me my paper.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we can't talk. You know what I
Leave me
mean?
where I'm at for 3-4 years and let me
Right.
get all that money.
Right.
Let me go buy
Right.
my own shit.
I'm going to do MTV cribs from my home in the hood.
We're going to do it from the car.
Ready?
do it from the car. We're going to be right in the car. This is my back seat.
This the front seat. This the truck.
This is it. I'm in this shit to every show, back and forth. Me, the car, and a banger in the trunk, and I'm
This
going
is
back
my
and
hood.
forth.
This is my home.
That's it.
Peace. Let them spin off like they do.
Right off.
So you got started right in the height of where your local artists were really starting to, come up and make a name
Yeah,
for
I
themselves.
think
And we're talking about
The Locks,
right,
Mary J.
right. Oh, by the way, happy motherfucking
Happy
birthday
birthday,
to
Mary
Mary
J.
J. Blige. That is my Miss Jenkins in life. Don't you say nothing bad about Mary. That woman has helped me through some shit, and she don't even know me.
You and millions.
Millions of others.
Millions
So
of
you
others.
can't say shit. I don't care what she did to whom on some deal. I don't give a shit.
She ain't do shit.
Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. But yeah, so happy birthday. Many more blessings to Mary J. Blige. But she's one of your local artists, correct? Who was
100%.
that was
DMX.
coming up? DMX.
The Locks.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But look at that lineup you have to follow behind, right?
Right.
I'm gonna just take the Locks and Mary J out of that for a 2nd. DMX, someone who dropped 2 albums in 1 year, goes plat. That's hard to follow. So my mom was like, all right, I'm gonna go my own way,
Right.
because I see what the Locks doing, and see what Mary J doing, and see what X doing. Not saying I couldn't compete at that time, but also I'm a kid.
Yeah.
So you gotta realize
Yeah. These is grown men and women by
you know what I
then.
mean? So now I'm like, all right, let me go left. I just sat in my room, recorded, burnt it. I'll record the song at 3 p.m., burn it to a CD at 4, and go outside and sell that shit.
I love it.
Because I thought about
Hustle,
the business part of it. Because
Yeah.
even if you didn't like the song, you already bought it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got
to
tell me your
find it.
comments later. It wasn't no internet really like that. We had internet, but it wasn't no.
Yeah.
Nobody leaving no YouTube. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
nobody was leaving nothing on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I thought about the hustle part of it.
Yeah,
before
that was
anything.
life before social media. You know, word of mouth was all you had at that point. You know, your integrity, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and I did the local battles. I did all that, but it was still like, oh, these niggas ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna be in the same spot. So let me just see how I'm online as soon as I got a chance to see how the business, or how I structure the LLC for this. How can I do that? I was already in that mode at 15,
Yeah.
16. Like,
Nice.
all right, if I don't get a major deal, I'm cool.
Yeah.
But if I could sell, 40,000, 20,000 at $15 each, I'm still cool.
And I think that's what is missing from, well, there's so many aspects going on right now in hip hop. There's people who's just jumping in, to get that bag and jumping out. But I think with our age groups, what I'm saying, the real jewel that was missing back in the day is anybody who taught you the business aspect of it. They always kind of trapped an artist into just being an artist.
Yeah, but as
and
an
you had
owner-
to really fight your way to learn these things. So with you coming up being so young but learning these things, who did you have along the way, really showing you these things, or were you just in the mix of?
Nah, you know what it was? It's like I had to make the transition from the streets to music. So it was like, if you knew how to hustle street shit,
A product is a product.
that's all it was. It was like, oh, let me go to the dollar store, get these jewel cases. Let me, you know what I mean? If you can bag up some other shit, you can bag up a CD. And let's be real. You can bag up a CD, grab 15 cash, keep it on to the next one, keep moving. And I looked at it like that. And then at some point, you just did both, because you were just like, hey, fuck it, I'm in here already.
Nice.
So I took that business aspect, moved it over to music, and then I learned the logistics behind it, the LLC, only your music, copyrights, man, all that came with it little by little. But I just, like I said previously, I seen the down south artists, and I just really took the format.
Nice. Because, when you're coming up and, we all know, coming up in the city, especially, but, coming up just anywhere in the hood, and what the stories are of the things that are stacked against us, coming up. And just to have that knowledge, be able to grab onto that knowledge, sometimes it's very difficult, along the way. So it's so important to understand that it doesn't matter where you are in life, it's where you want to go. If you really want that information,
You're going to get it.
you're going to get it. This is at a time when it was we couldn't Google it.
Now, there was no,
You understand
you
what
could go to
I'm
the
saying?
library
Right, and sit
and pull
there.
out a book. Like, pull out a book, and then if you wanted the paper printed out, you had to pay them like 10 cents for every
a
fucking
page.
copy
Yeah.
that you was getting. And then
Absolutely.
go home and keep reading that over and over and just try to apply it the best you could.
Absolutely. I spent many hours on that damn microfiche machine
Yeah.
with the fucking newspapers and the magazines, and oh my God. Y'all are lucky. Google, computer babies, y'all are lucky.
All around music, like some people don't like music how it is now, but I think it's great for you to be able to wake up, record a song, and give it to the world.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
for you to feed your family off that, I
Yeah.
think it's amazing.
Yeah, it is. I love the fact that we can be self-sufficient in music
Don't
now.
need no labels. You need
Right.
nothing to put your music out right now.
Yeah. So as you were coming along, how did you link up with Pudgy?
So
We're talking about
fast forward.
Pudgy the fat bastard.
The legend.
Yes, salute to him always. So along the way, I know the story, but I want you to tell it because it's a real valuable message. Yeah.
I didn't know who he was. All right, it's like 2014. I'm working in a TV store. It's all over. In my mind, I'm like, it's whatever. This is it. I had made my last little project, but I was throwing in little customers' bags and shit. Like,
Okay.
you know, a little CD I made.
Yeah.
He comes in looking for a TV. I'm like, I'm just like trying to hustle. I'm getting commission. I'm trying to sell this nigga 4 TVs if I could. So he's talking to me, and I'm talking to him, and he's like, he do music. He still didn't tell me who he was though. He's like, yo, I do music. I got a studio. I run to my car, give him the CD. I ain't think nothing of it. I leave at like 10 at night. I get home. I said, let me just Google who this nigga is. Let me see. He talking, you know. And then boom, all this shit pop up. Him and Pac, and I'm going. And now I didn't even talk to him for like 3 months.
Oh.
I'm just researching because my mind is like, I don't know who you are.
Right.
And you might be just trying to bullshit me. I ain't got time for that.
Right.
So I'm picking up everything about him. Reading, flooding myself. So now when I do sit with you, you ain't gonna really bullshit me because I'm coming with as much ammo as possible.
Right.
We linked. I came to the first session. He just called me out of no. 3 months after that, he called me and said, "Yo, who wrote the R&B parts on that CD you gave me?" I said, "I wrote everything, sung everything. That's me."
Okay.
So he thought it was just rap. I was like, I got a little singing and shit too. So he's like, "All right, come to the studio. I want you write something for me," or something like that. I show up. We knock out like 3 joints.
Oh.
3 joints right there. Now this is where the transition for me happened. I didn't know how much talent I had until we linked up. I was one track.
Because you haven't worked with really anybody.
Nobody. So he opened the door up and said, just be comfortable, do you. He said, teaching me different things that I could do that I didn't know I could do with music. Now I'm comfortable enough to play with the music, vocally, singing, harmonizing.
Yeah, trying different things.
You know what I mean? Because I always didn't want to play with it. I'm thinking like, oh, somebody going to think this, they going to think that. He said, stop worrying about what people think. Just do you. And then music just got better and better.
It's so important when you can actually be comfortable to in an atmosphere to just.
And that's recent. I didn't get comfortable until like 2016.
Wow.
I thought I was doing music. Like I was only making music for the dude on the block to tell me if it was good or not. You know what I mean?
Y'all hear that?
That's what it was. I wanted my 5 friends I'd see every day to say, yo, this is hot.
You want the people that you perform in front of to be appreciative of
You know
it.
what I mean?
Not even thinking about past that.
I've done shows, you know, throughout the years, all kind of shows, did my thing. But it was more like, it made me come to make the music I really wanted to make. So what I felt like, I did it. Before I used to be like, yo, I feel like this today. I want to do this kind of song. And I wouldn't do it. Because I'd be like, this ain't what people want. So you don't know what people want.
You know how many probably blockbusters you done shelved or just in your own mind. Yeah. Because look, most of the hits that are out today, if you talk to the artist, they hated that song.
Yeah.
Or they didn't, or it was a side B, or it was like it time and time again. That's
like
the
Man
story.
Down. There was so many. Me and Pudge put out a single. It's featuring him. The first single we put out was, my mind.
Silver Lining?
Yes, it was Silver Lining. There you go. Look at you, perfect. Silver Lining, and that was me expressing a lot.
Okay.
All right, and then bless you.
Thank you.
And then Man Down wasn't even supposed to. We didn't. I don't even think he thought it was gonna be the joint. And then it became what everybody liked. Like
yes. That is a whole
But
vibe.
Man Down came from a place too,
where
it was negativity at the time. I wrote that sitting in a parking lot somewhere. I had just gotten in a fight, like an argument or something. And the whole song was written in 15, 20 minutes.
See, those are the best ones.
And the song is actually longer, but I wrote so much, I had to adjust it and shorten it and put it right and let it make sense.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But the song was really about someone.
Well, and that is perfect because some of the most rawest emotions make some of the most timeless pieces. So that one is, we haven't played it for you yet. We were saving that one, so that you could really listen to it. Man Down is the latest project that you have.
Man Down's the latest single out with the video. The video was just released December 30th.
So this is really new.
The video we shot with Go Films. The video's out now on YouTube. My YouTube is Pyrex Platt. Song is Man Down. You can check that out. Silver Lining's up there also. Win With You with Christina Lowe is up there too. But yeah, that's the one I perform everywhere.
Nice.
You know what I mean? That's
and how do you feel now that you've gotten to flex that in a couple of different places. How you
They
feel?
go crazy.
Yeah.
Every spot when I do that song, I usually go Silver Lining.
Yeah.
And then I end it with Man Down.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause by that time I lose my voice already. It's so aggressive.
Yes.
I'm already gone already.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That song get me amped.
And Silver Lining and Man Down are two very different
very
vibes.
different.
So you can't be all aggressive trying to do Silver Lining.
Yeah, you can't. Silver Lining was a dope video too. We shot that in L.A.
Oh, salute.
Yeah, we're going back to L.A. too to shoot 2 or 3 more videos.
Nice.
Dick in Your Mouth.
We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah. I sent y'all the one that's not edited so they can get the full
feel.
And then another, we got so much. So the project's gonna be Street Motivator. So
Okay.
1, 2, and possibly Street Motivator 3.
Okay.
And
So you already got 1 and 2 on deck, ready to
we
go.
got it ready to go. It's just picking the songs.
I
right
love
now.
it.
We good to go. 2021. I really just trying to give you a lot of visuals.
Okay.
I want, if I could, I want to give you 10 to 20 videos this year.
Mm-hmm. I was talking to somebody the other day that, of course, I grew up with all videos all the time. Like, you could sit there and watch for hours and hours. The videos, and sometimes the videos was the influence on the song. Like, you would hear the song and you would feel one way, but then when you see the visual and you see the video, that's when it brought the song to life.
I think then it was, if you didn't hear the song and the video came on MTV or something, it made you go get the song.
Right.
Here it's the opposite.
That's
It's like you hear the song, people sharing the song, and you go, let me see if they got a video for this.
Yes. You
stumble
automatically
upon it.
go and look for
you're
a
looking for the
visual.
video
Yeah.
now. And visuals are easier now. I can record a song in my kitchen and
Listen,
put it out and get 1 million
y'all
views.
got them little spy phone iPhones. They do everything
do
else.
everything.
You might as well go ahead and shoot you a
I
video.
encourage everybody to get as much visuals out as possible. Let them see you.
Yes.
Let them see you. I don't care. Do whatever song you feel, do it. And put that shit out. Can't nobody tell you that it's not good. Listen, they can say what they want, but put it out. I'd rather 1 million people that don't like it click the shit because it's still 1 million fucking views.
Right.
So put the shit out.
Right. You at least got the view.
Yeah, just put the shit out.
It don't matter.
Enjoy it.
And you never know who is gonna connect with it.
You never
People
know.
who don't connect in America, that may be a blockbuster in Germany,
UK,
or
somewhere,
Australia,
UK,
or Japan, or any of these.
Stop making music for your block.
Right.
Make it for the world.
Right.
Cause them block niggas that you rock with, they ain't even downloading your shit.
And let me tell you something. They not the ones that's gonna pay the money to
They
come
not
out to
paying
your
that.
show.
They not coming to your show. They want free tickets.
They want yes. They want to come in the back door.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. I am very happy that we actually gave you a preview of 2 songs. We got some more stuff for y'all, but let's just talk about the stuff that we heard in the mix.
Okay.
So that the people understand, the songs we heard, so they can go back.
Yes.
So the 2 that we heard, DJ, was.
So the 2 songs that we heard was "Win with You" by Christina Lou,
No, featuring Christina Love.
featuring Christina Lou. Thank you,
Yeah,
you, my brother.
We shot that video also. That's on YouTube also.
Okay. And was that the one in LA?
No.
Okay.
This was out here.
Local?
Yeah,
Okay.
and the other one was DIYM, right?
Okay, let's
Yes.
talk about that. Here in the House of Hip Hop, your kids better be asleep by the time I come on. And if they're not, whatever they hear is what they hear.
Correct.
DIYM is an acronym for
Dick in Your Mouth.
Dick in Your Mouth. Yes. We must talk about that, please. We need answers. Dick in your mouth. What's that about?
We wanted to. The verse was already written.
Okay.
Me and Push sat there, and the melody was there. We knew we wanted a melody for the hook, and it was just like, how can you tell somebody, we wanted to say, come suck my dick, but make it sound like saying, come give me a hug. So we made it melodic. It was like, all right, we don't want to sound disrespectful, so we're going to say
But
it
really,
as
this is what I mean.
Yeah, so we want to make it seem like, oh, just come give me a hug, but it's really this. So we wanted to make it just feel good. And that's what it came out perfect.
Pause.
It came out perfect. Like we did a listening party, and all the women there was like, we don't feel disrespectful at all. It sounds just like
Yeah, because you rocked them to sleep.
yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, come on.
You rocked them.
But it worked
to
out
sleep.
perfect. It worked out perfect.
So, this is another Pudgy the Fat Bastard.
He's featured on that one.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
featured on
he's
that
featured
one.
on that one.
Is he singing?
Yes, he's on the hook. Yep.
So that was him singing?
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and he kills it. He kills it.
Gosh.
Silver Lining and
Ooh la la
DIYM.
la.
That's him on Silver Lining.
Boy.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell me what, that I'd be hearing him singing, but that came out really nice.
He get busy. He get busy.
Hello. You always sing? No.
Nah, he taught himself.
Okay.
He taught himself.
Because he was like,
He taught himself.
back in the days.
Yeah.
That's nice. All right, Pudge. Teaching yourself some shit that actually is gonna make you some bread.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. So, with Dick in Your Mouth, it's more of a R&B feel. Man Down is more of a hardcore, aggressive feel. I know we have two others that we are gonna share with people.
When With You is featuring Christina Lowe.
Right, Christina Lowe. Where is she from?
She's gonna kill me. Down south.
Down south?
She's from New York, but she's down south right now.
Okay, all right, okay.
Yeah. But
and how did y'all come to work together?
She another one of Pudgy's artists.
Nice.
And I think I had the verses already. But I know I wanted to be sexy.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I wanted her to. I was like, yo, I just want the girl to say she really want to fuck with me. I didn't know what to say, but I said, this is how I want the hook. You know what I mean? So when I had those aggressive sexual verses already, I was like, just make the hook, make the women go, shit, all right, I'm good. Make them get into the aggression. Hey, they gonna hear the aggression, so let them slide into it.
Let it slide into it.
Yeah. And that's how that came, and it came out right.
I like that. And isn't it great that you can work with an artist and just kind of throw an idea out there, and they can kind of meet you on that level and do their thing with it by just vibing with an idea.
Yeah, like when I'll premeditate. I write music, and I always say premeditated with it. And the feel you have today, not the feel you have tomorrow.
Right.
So I tell people sometimes either record on the spot, but I like the vibe. I like to go to the studio with a blank mind.
Okay.
And let's say we about to do a song. You could have a little something there, but I like to go in there and we both hear it.
Yes.
Because it's organic for both of us.
Yes.
Because if you come to me with something you already got laid down, I'm kind of forced to write around that. But if we come together, blank canvas, we painting together.
Yeah.
You know, what's going to come on there?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's going to make magic now.
Yeah.
Because we painting together organically.
So many, I bring that up because, nowadays with, so many of the commercial artists, what people don't understand is that these people are not together.
They're emailing the song.
Yeah, they're not together making these songs. They're putting their verse down, emailing the other person. They're putting their verse down. Then they're sending it to the engineer. Half the time, they probably don't even see each other. And nowadays, with technology, they're not even together for the videos.
Shoot in his own city, he shoot in his city, and they put it together.
They're just green screening like themselves.
See, the thing with that is now, how do you even get on stage together? Where's the chemistry now? How do you feed off each other? First show comes, how do you feed off? Now you got to go through rehearsal. Ain't even no artist development no more for you even go to rehearsal. You got to do your own rehearsal shit now. So most of these artists are just popping up. Let me do my verse and keep it moving.
That's what, I have my own entertainment management company. That's where everything started from. And when I said artist development, people was like, what is that?
It don't exist no more.
They didn't even understand what it was.
Artists couldn't come out for almost a year without artist development before.
That's right.
It don't exist no more.
They don't exist no more. So, you always have to transition your business when it comes to the entertainment business. But that was the main aspect of artist development, was how to, perform.
It's a good and a bad.
It's a good
because artist development made you buy into a character the label made.
Right.
Now it's like you buying into my personality. I'm going straight live and direct. You're buying into the actual product. Right. Before it was like,
well, commercial music still does artist development, but
yeah, they got to groom it. You still got to groom it and dress it up. You know, even if I put a song on right now and it pops, and by the time if I get the label deal, by the time the label grab it, they're gonna dress it up a little.
Right,
different.
exactly. And if you're an underground artist, also if you go from underground and start getting a commercial buzz, they're gonna try to polish you up, make you nice and shiny looking, and
fact.
you have to make that decision as
How
an
I wanna stay.
artist. Am I going with this shiny suit shit, or am I gonna keep it?
I think if you popped off the way you are, you should stay like that.
Absolutely. But you know,
Throw a
some
little dollars
people,
at somebody, change their mind.
right?
That's the
Some
problem.
people start looking at the dollars and cents and the integrity, and you know, goes out the window.
I think somebody need to teach artists how to make money besides music, outside of music.
Well, that's the thing now. You know, it's all about, you know,
Like,
merchandise.
don't take the advance and go get a chain. And
Right.
Take the advance and go get some property.
Right.
I'd rather owe you $3 million on the back end knowing I got some property over there. You know what I mean? But
Then something that as soon as you pick it up, it starts to depreciate in value.
yeah,
That's what I tell everybody.
why you
Cars,
gonna go get the Bentley? Why you
jewelry,
getting all
you know,
that?
only thing that's right now that's not depreciating is gold, and
Yeah, gold always
it's
gonna go up.
always gonna go up. But you anything else, you know, a car, you know, even homes, you in order to make it go up in value, you still got to put money into it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my money back. I'm not trying to still continue to spend money.
Yeah. I mean, even when getting into property, it's just a long term goal.
Yes,
You know what I mean? But
absolutely.
like you go to a bank and the bank, you want the bank to lend you money, and you owe the bank. If you were artists and the label's fucking with you and they giving you money, why are you spending all that on cars and jewelry?
Right, hoes and
Take some, get the
Clothes.
album done. If you sign 5 albums, then take that first budget and get all 5 albums done.
hello.
Tuck them shits in the safe.
Hello.
Take some
And
money,
do
get some
one,
real estate.
and listen, do one in case they start fucking with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just sit in the studio and tuck all that paper. You got the paper now. Sit. Don't go crazy buying no big ass mansion. You ain't gonna be home anyway. You just signed a deal.
Hello.
What you doing?
Who feeding the dog?
That's it.
Ain't nobody there.
Get some property. Put that money in there. Let that property sit, do its thing while you doing your music thing. And if all fails, you got some fucking property.
Hey.
You know what I mean?
And that
You got some
never,
leeway.
ever.
The ground ain't going nowhere.
Right.
Keep buying.
And as the world turns and as everything is getting over processed and over industrialized, every piece and square inch of land is becoming more and more and more profitable. Yep.
Yeah.
So look, remember you yeah, it happened then too. When in Harlem they were giving away the dilapidated brownstones for $1.
Yeah.
I was 17 years old and they wouldn't let me buy it because you had to be 18 and older. I was so tight. And I couldn't get my mother to be like, go down there.
But you know, parents at that time had no idea.
They had no clue.
They was like, yo, I need to make sure ends meet, make sure everybody fed.
I don't want that piece of shit. And it would really like run down, but run down now was $1 million plus.
Them shits are sitting at 3, 4, 5, 6. You know,
You could run down with pigeons and motherfucking homeless people.
just to show.
They will take it for $1.5 million off your hands.
That's a fact.
Mom, $1, and we would have had the deed. But you know, we'll never get that opportunity again. Harlem isn't even the
You
same
won't get
Harlem
that opportunity,
anymore.
but there's many more opportunities to come.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you see how all of these people are now putting their brains together and putting their money together. Did you see about the black people that bought all of them acres down there? Listen, Wakanda forever. Let's do it.
Get it.
Right? Let's do. I'm ready. Listen, they wanna travel to Mars and see if that's a planet for them.
Let them go.
Bye, nigga.
Let them go.
See you when I see you. I'm going with Craig and them over there to Wakanda. Thank you. We're gonna get into more of your music, because we definitely want the people to just understand who Pyrex Platt is today, so that they can leave here and go forth.
Yes.
In your journey. We're gonna get into more music right now with DJ. Okay, Drew, I can't stop saying that. But before I know you need a minute. I know you're gonna get some things queued up. But I know we got something special in the holding tank.
Well, put it like this: we're gonna feature 2 back to back from my man over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna build you up to that.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna
Yeah.
We're gonna build you up to break you down to build you back up. You heard?
Break you down a little bit. We are gonna definitely play the banger for right now, Man Down, out on YouTube and all social media platforms,
streaming
right?
platforms. Go get that Man Down on all streaming platforms right now. YouTube video. The video's out on YouTube. Yeah, go check it out.
I gave you a little sample of it if you guys saw the promo for tonight's show.
Yes.
I was just having fun with that because, you know, I had to get the meat and bones of it real quick so they'd be like, damn. Okay. Okay. And that's just only a little bit of him. But we also got something very special.
Yeah, I got a song I ain't play for nobody. It's called Honesty.
Yeah, poppin' cherries.
Yeah. Me and Punch been working on it. Y'all might even, that shit might not even be edited, but we gonna
listen. If we have to, don't worry about it. But we gonna run with it right now.
It's a street joint, and it's honest.
Nice.
It's really some shit I was like going through at the moment, and I just put it out there.
I love it. I appreciate you so much because joints like those, I know that they are like little babies to you guys.
Yeah.
So when you entrust me to,
sometimes you just like, yo, if this person here, we don't shit.
Yeah.
But I got to the point where I don't really give a fuck.
No.
Like if you fit. My thing is, I do music.
Yeah.
So if you come into my life in any way, anyhow, you gonna end up in a song. It's 100% guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
Say the name or not, it's somewhere in there.
Listen, I used to hang out with a lot of producers in studios, and I'm in songs that I don't even remember. So
I wrote one in the car today.
Hey,
and it's all the way.
We gonna get it.
There.
We gonna get it.
It's I'm probably record it tomorrow or something.
It's all
the way there.
By the end of the week. Why?
Yeah. I thought that too. Yeah.
I love it. Let's get into these bangers real quick with DJ OK Drew. You ready on the ones and twos, baby?
Let's get it.
Yeah, we'll be right back, y'all.
Yeah, right now I'm featuring all New York artists. This all New York artists being played tonight. New York, stand up. YO, stand up. What's good?
Let's get shorty, she down the ride. Stay down for me, won't cost a dime. My money flowing, she said alright. My money flowing, she said alright. Water. Can't smell it, I can feel it. Water. Can't smell it, I can feel it. Oh, damn. She ain't looking, but she know that I'm the man. All my exes about to turn into a fan. But I'm so cool off these motherfucking fans. We met on Broadway in Bleecker. Brown skin likes SJ the pinky. 12 off the lake, all in sneakers. Eyeball, but I in the bleacher. Let's die shorty, she down the ride. Stay down for me, won't cost a dime. My money flowing, she said alright. All my money flowing, she said alright. Water. Can't smell it, I can feel it. Water. Can't smell it, I can feel it. Trip out again, I hit it before like a movie. Tripping and baby, something I made, I'm wrong, can play like I'm sushi. Ripping the chicken and blue cheese, on top like a yarmulke goofy. Mark Zuckerberg, King Musa, on the bread like a two-piece. Nice spicy like a motherfucking trophy. Jill Scott, she be living like Goldie. From the stage, you can smell the haze in her nosebleed. Bada boom, bada bing, chain swinging OD. That's $1 million in jewelry. Don't know me, don't come near me. My gang don't fuck with you clearly. Going to need a hero. I'm trying to chill, but my niggas want to.
That's right. This is what New York sound like. Let's go, baby.
12 grand worth of hero. Let's stay shorty, she got it right. Stay down for me, won't cost a dime. My money flowing, she said alright. My money flowing, she said alright. Water. Can't smell it, I can feel it. Water. Can't smell it, I can feel it. Now what I need, someone steady from my side.
they blind to the fact my loyalty ain't for sale. So it's worthless since they can't read braille. This is some of my best work. I made her do the walk of shame while wearing my sweatshirt. One of my favorites. Later that morning, I asked her to return it. I thought I had her attention till she found out I was burning. She was on it then. A woman scorning need an army then. Knowing me, I call again. I'm kinda different. Like my logic twisted, especially since I wasn't calling foreclosure like I got evicted. We had a lot of misfits. You should stop it, missus. Oh, now your body is a temple when you not a mistress, please. You the one married this nigga. I ain't frame you, so like, what's more weird in this picture, huh? Real ass over fake ass, cause it's hella softer. Like Tracy Ellis Ross's in a prime. To be honest, well done is how I like mine. You could be my girlfriend as long as golden get a shine on. I might sign on Facebook, take my shot. If she like me, I ain't cold enough to make it hot. Or maybe I should try to stop. If she give me brain and I don't eat the pussy, man, that's thinking outside the box.
I can't kick it with niggas dressing in soccer cleats. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? We premiering something new right now. He said it ain't even been edited. He said it ain't even been edited. He said it haven't even been edited. It's called honesty, baby.
Easy.
Look me in my eyes and tell me that you need it. That's the only way that I'm gonna believe it. So before you tell me that you never leave it, I need your honesty, honesty. Look me in my eyes and tell me that you need me, and that's the only way I know you mean it. If you wanna promise me you never leave it, I need your honesty, honesty.
I was going through depression, I said fuck my talents. Everybody voted for me, I said fuck the ballots. I was giving you my last, fucking up the balance. Sometimes I cry with joy, see my daughter smiling. I was sitting all alone, feeling like I'm crowded. I be rocking all my chains, I am not a coward. Clark Street Kingpin, got it off the flower. Seen a brick at 14, fell in love with powder. Every chance I get, I'm giving Wes's flowers. In your honesty, they feel like shit showers. I was a dope dealer, I learned to buy killers. So every time I get in beef, I got something.
Tell me that you need it. That's the only way that I'm gonna believe it. So before you tell me that you never leave it, I need your honesty, honesty. Look me in my eyes and tell me that you need me. That's the only way that I believe it. If you gon' promise me you never leave it, I need your honesty, honesty.
I was sitting up in my Honda with my iron clutch. All my thoughts was fucked up, about to give it up. I know you thinking suicide, but never that. Sitting in front of my BM house with that loaded Mac. I wouldn't touch my daughter, mom, I wouldn't cross that line. I just wanna kill that nigga, these some thoughts of mine. Sleeping in the same bed as my daughter, thought that's right. These type of thoughts is making it hard to sleep at night. So if I see this nigga, you know it's on sight. He wanna make it to heaven, I'm gon' pay for his flight. Lord forgive me, these just thoughts of mine. I heard you gon' forgive me.
Look me in my eyes and tell me that you need it. That's the only way that I'm gonna believe it. So before you tell me that you never leave it, I need your honesty, honesty. Look me in my eyes and tell me that you need me. That's the only way that I believe it. If you gon' promise me you never leave it, I need your honesty, honesty. Tell me that you need it. That's the only way that I'm gonna believe it. That's the only way I'm gonna believe it. I need your honesty, honesty.
Easy, easy.
Stop it! Stop it, pound up! Yeah. New joint. Video out right now on YouTube, on all streaming platforms. Man Down. The most aggressive song, the most truthful song, the most realest song.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a street nigga, you understand this and you feel this. If you're not a street nigga, then fuck it. Still gonna feel it.
If you wanna be a street nigga, you gonna fuck
You
with
gonna
it.
feel it. Man Down on all streaming platforms. Let's get it.
Que me hiela la piel al pasar, que se enreda en mis dedos, me abraza en su brisa, me llena de miedo.
I had to fight a case that nobody knew. My new bitch bad and the body knew. Only
these guns old, but the shawty knew. I'm trying to kill this nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
I think we need to pull that out.
See you slipping, I'm gon' body. Fuck. Had to fight a case that nobody knew. My new bitch bad in the body.
Yes.
All these guns old, but the shawty knew.
Here we go.
I'm trying to kill this nigga. I ain't gon' lie to you. When I see you slipping, I'm gon' body. Fuck a witness, they gon' get body too. Hurt your family poor, we gon' body suit. Casket paid for, we bring it over you. CPN hit, go and buy the coupe. I'm trying to get your sister come swallow juice. Knowing I could kill you, don't that bother you? Your mama dead, I blame it on the father. You see what happens when he don't spend no time with you. You in and out of jail, you can't find the truth. I didn't have a pop, I went and got rich, nigga. You didn't have a pop, you landed on the street, nigga. Your pistols don't make you harder, you bitch, nigga. I only want guns because I'm rich, nigga. See the difference? I can go and kill a nigga. You the nigga that ask your man to kill him. Can you kill him, please? 100 on your head, that's a mean plot. Hitters on a roof, that's a clean shot. We gon' take them bands in that mean watch. Body hit the concrete, that's a clean drop. I'ma catch a body, nigga, man down. Man full of killers with that drum sound. My killers on go, nigga, calm down. Show me what it's about, nigga, man down. No matter where I go, I'm the man now. Heard you a rat, keep your head down. I'ma catch a body, man down. I'ma catch a body, man down. Yo, put bags on head so niggas stop talking. Let up in his back, nigga, stop walking. You a pill eater, you know who I am, nigga. Don't let that Spanish bitch turn you in, nigga. I wanna see the blood leaking out his head. I want the doctor put him on that stretcher bed. I'm waiting for the doc to pronounce him dead. All them niggas with you won't be by your bed. Die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker. Bum ass nigga, you look good dead. I'm strapped up everywhere with my daughter with my daughter. AR got that power, nigga, hold 100 on your head, that's a mean plot.
Yes.
Hitters on a roof, that's a clean shot.
Yes.
We gon' take them bands in that mean watch.
Here we go.
Body hit the concrete, that's a clean drop. I'ma catch a body, nigga, man down. Man full of killers with that drum sound. My killers on go, nigga, calm down. Show me what it's about, nigga, man down. No matter where I go, I'm the man now. Heard you a rat, keep your head down. I'ma catch a body, man down. I'ma catch a body, man down.
You know what they say. Never go to war with a man that can't
Let the church say amen.
Catch a body, nigga, man down. Man full of killers with that drum.
Yes, you definitely did it with that one. Round of applause for that.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go to the after party. There ain't no damn after party. This is the after party. Man Down is out right now. All streaming platform. Yes.
That up.
Brand spanking new. I feel so blessed to be in the presence of being shared with those two songs right there. We got an exclusive, Honesty, which, yes, that's a go. That's a go. That's definitely a message that got to get out there to the peoples. In this community, we do not talk enough about mental health. I definitely come from a family era where you keep that shit in the house and you don't talk about that. No. Mental health is a big issue in the black community, brown community, hip hop community. You know, artists go through things that no other human being could really relate to, you know, in terms of this. You know, I'm sure DJs, anybody who's an artist, I would think, goes through a special type of, you know what I'm saying, weight, you know, that they have to carry. And sometimes that brings, you know, great depression, and we really need to.
Out here. You going through shit like your mind. You don't know how to deal with it. That's even when the song started. It was like when I was in my car, I was really I was really going through depression.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I was feeling like that, like fuck my talents. You know what I mean? And that's how I was feeling for a minute. And then you got everybody that want to see you win, and you like, fuck them too.
Right, and what's so crazy, and that's the lethal part of it, is you can have a circle of people that is going for you, and your own mind could switch you right off of that.
It's a fact.
It's a fact. Mental health has to be talked about like we talk about every fucking thing else. You understand? And we go through. I just applaud the fact that at least you artists have a way to get it out. You understand? Imagine the person that's not an artist.
Yeah,
that
that's
just,
what I was saying.
You understand?
People that don't do music, I know there's no outlet. That's why I say check on people. Check on people every chance you get. And sometimes you'll check on somebody, they ain't don't check back. You got to go a little extra mile. I always say
it's not that they being funny.
Yeah.
It's not that they, are trying to
they
shade
ain't they self.
you.
The person you think they are that you used to, they not that. And at that moment, they don't know how to be that.
Right.
So you might got to go a little deeper and let them know it's okay. Whatever, whoever you are right now.
You don't know what traumas people
Not
are
at all.
suffering from, And, me just going through, the loss of my mom, that shit was a trauma. It's still something I'm working through. But that's a trauma in of itself that I didn't even see the repercussions of that shit
don't go
coming.
away. Like I lost my mom when I was, in 2007.
Yeah.
That don't go away. It's something you learn to deal with. Now, you become a stronger individual, or it'll break you.
Or it'll break you.
You know
Absolutely.
what I mean?
And I think every person that goes through something like that sits on that line in that process. And it's a scary place to be. So you don't understand what trauma people are going through. There's traumas people are going through that they haven't dealt with from childhood that are coming to fruition in there, and you just don't understand the weight
There's
that a
shit you
person
seen at 8 years old, and now at 34, you
That's
don't know how to deal
right.
with it.
That's right. I know grown adults that are going through things that they should have went through decades ago.
Yeah.
And it's no fault of their own, and you can't judge people because of that. Because I think a big stigma in the black community was judgment,
Yeah, what was the name of judgment? I think it was more like, oh, no, you got to get over that. There was no point of talking
you could
about
pray it out.
Pray it out.
Yes.
Yeah, pray don't work without work. Like I tell
That's
you,
right.
it don't work without work.
Yeah.
You can't just pray all day. You got to get up and do something. But I think the community was more like, you got to be strong. Just move on from that.
Move on.
Instead of dealing with it at that moment and getting the person through it, then they can move on.
And you got to understand the mental issues that are going on today in our community have triggers, that are more than just hereditary or trauma. These are chemical triggers too. We got crack babies out there, coke babies, So it's a whole different situation
Like we
out
see
there.
these kids popping pills and shit, and then that's fucking crazy. But you got to realize they were born an addict already. So their personality was addictive already. So
That's
now
right.
they got a hold of this drug. They already remember that chemical
They
in their
are
brain
so
somewhere.
predispositioned to be addicted to something.
It's already there, yeah.
It's just whatever
And
they
drugs
get
ain't
to
the only
first.
addiction. You could be
Right.
addicted to people. You could be
Sex.
addicted to everything.
You could be addicted to doing things. What's that obsessive compulsive? You could be addicted. What I'm saying? There's a whole
that's a
bunch of
fact.
different things. So we have to open that up, especially in the hip hop community, because a lot of our artists have taken their lives over depression and stuff like that. So I appreciate when an artist can go in a booth and just let that shit out, and not only let it out, but share it.
But
with
knowing
the
how
world.
strong I am, it's easy for me to let out because that might help somebody else that's not as strong as me. Like even if I know what I'm feeling, I won't go that step. But somebody else might not be as strong as me.
Right.
Somebody else not gonna be like, oh fuck.
Well,
all
I'm
that.
not
Let me
going
get
to
in the
lie to
way.
you. I work with the mental health every day.
Let's talk about it.
I'm in there. A lot of people are schizoaffective. They suffer from bipolar disorder, PTSD, and the amount of medications when I'm doing medication counts is off the chain. And you really realize at that point how you may have grew up and how we process things. It could go really bad. I got a 21-year-old kid. He's addicted to crack and cocaine. And he
21.
looks like a twig.
But you got to realize that was at the moment when he had nobody. That was his outlet.
Yeah.
It was.
That was his outlet.
Yeah.
He'd be like, "Oh, you a crackhead," but you don't realize what got
them there.
How about we try to
Exactly.
go backwards and get through the first trauma,
Yep.
so he don't gotta get on that no more. To
Absolutely. And these are the discussions that we have to have in all our communities. This is just a hip hop.
But it's also hard. I'm gonna talk real hip hop artists right now.
Yeah.
Like, it's also a hard conversation for the artists that did the street shit, because the ones that on crack and drugs now, we did that to their parents.
Yeah, yeah.
So a lot of artists ain't gonna sit there and tell you, hey, we the problem
I'm
too.
probably
because
responsible for that situation.
this era now.
Yeah.
Well,
And regardless if you was a kingpin or you was just a kid on the corner, you sold to somebody's mother that somebody else is now on something.
That's right.
And you gotta touch that. I've touched it and realized that
Yeah.
years ago to say, okay, I did this in the street.
Yeah.
That was fucked up. All right,
Yeah.
it is what it is. I got through it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you also gotta take responsibility.
Yeah.
That's a
And
fact.
if we do
Absolutely.
music, we put this shit out there. You gotta
Right.
take responsibility all the way around.
All the way, all across the board.
But when you know what you're doing, okay, but don't act like you
Own
don't know
it.
what you're doing. Yeah, own it.
Own it.
100%.
Facts.
Own it. Don't throw your hand. Don't throw.
This-
What is
this
it?
what
Throw
got
a
me
rock
here.
and hide your hand. Don't do
Yeah.
that.
This is what got me here. So the good, the bad, whoever came into that circle,
That's right.
they're
Own
part
it.
of it.
Own it. That is the God honest truth, right there in a nutshell. I am so happy that we had you on. I don't feel like this is enough time, so we definitely have to have
do it
you
again.
back. We're gonna do it
Touch all
again.
subjects.
We're gonna do it again. But before we leave, just please run down your social media, every platform that anybody could find you at. Let
I'm
them
on
know.
Instagram, Pyrex_Platt, PYREX_PLAT. Facebook, Pyrex Platt. Twitter, Pyrex Platt. I'm everywhere. I'm on all streaming platforms, videos. YouTube is Pyrex Platt also.
Let's
Go
run
stream
up that
everything.
man
Just run it
down.
up. Man
Run
down
it up.
video out right now on YouTube. Just run
That's
it
right.
out.
That's right. Because that's a winner.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
chicken dinner right there.
When you see my man YouTube, you must subscribe and hit the like button.
Hit the
right.
like button.
Leave
Do all
a
that.
comment.
Let's
Even
run it
if
up.
you don't like it, leave a
If you
comment.
hate it, say you hate it.
Say
I'll
Right.
take your comment.
Say that shit is trash.
Just watch
Ola.
30 seconds
If you
of it, at
Spanish,
least.
basura. Whatever you gotta do, leave your comment, please.
Facts.
This one right here, watch out, man. If this is just a prelude, this is just one of 3 that's supposed to come to us.
Yeah, we got 2 to 3 joints shooting in
Lord have
April.
mercy.
We got the Honesty video we're going to be shooting really soon. We got Street Motivated. That is going to be the EP. And we're going to give you like at least 2-3 installments of that.
Lord have mercy. Y'all better hold on, because this man is coming for you. Salute to Pudgy the Fat Bastard.
Shout out to Pudgy.
Thank you so
Pudgy,
much
that's
for
right.
this. Thank you for believing in this and bringing this to us. We appreciate it. Salute to Jenna Hirsch, the plug.
Shout out to Jenna.
Yes, thank
Jenna.
you so much, Mama, for introducing us. This was a winner. I love it. Before we go real quick, I'm going to just initiate you into one of my new segments called 6 Shooter.
6 shooter.
Real quick. You
Okay.
can't, no contemplation.
Okay.
First thing that comes to your mind.
All right.
All right? Ready? Let's go. Realest line you ever wrote.
Dealing with depression. I said, fuck my talents. Everybody voting for me. I said, fuck the ballots.
Hey. Wackest rapper you ever heard.
Lil Pump.
Hey, no questions asked. DJ K Slay or Kid Capri?
K Slay.
K Slay, all right. Commercial or independent?
Indy.
Mm-hmm.
Give me all the money.
Beatboxing or breakdancing?
We're going to go break dancing just because it's the original.
Yes, I love it.
You know what I mean? It don't matter wherever you grew up in, that's the originator. So let's just go with that.
I love that. Last one. Commercial or independent?
Independent. You asked me that one.
Oh, I did actually. Okay, one more. Favorite stage you performed at?
SOBs.
Nice.
Yeah,
I love SOBs. Salute to SOBs. That's one of the last places we got
Yeah.
for original hip hop and independent artists. I love BB Kings for that, but they're gone.
Oh, yeah, BB King was done.
BB Kings, the shit.
Yeah, it was lit.
Yeah.
It was lit. It was nice to go there every weekend when DJ Self was there.
Thank you. Let's
was
talk
lit.
about
It was
that.
lit.
Yeah, it was lit. I saw one of the realest concerts I ever saw. Busta Rhymes in there. Yo, let me tell you, real quick, that show, I was out of breath and I wasn't even performing. I had to lean over on my hands and knees like, God
I only
damn.
seen one concert in there.
Nick, no.
It was more R&B. It was Life Jennings.
Oh yes. No. They used to have some bangers in there. They used to have EPMD. I seen a lot of people in there. Salute to
I
B-
saw Wale there. I saw, yeah.
Salute to BB Kings.
Shout out to
Great,
BB
great
Kings.
memory. Thank y'all so much for joining us. This is another great episode. I'm so happy with the way season 3 is starting out. We got some bangers for you coming, so just stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed. I am Spicy Sugar. Follow me, Spicy Sugar 718 on Instagram and Twitter. The House of Hip Hop Podcast Show on Facebook and YouTube. And as always, you can see us every week on S.3media.info. That's it, y'all.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. Round of applause for Pyrex Platt and DJ OK Drew.
Get it.
Until next time, everybody, I love y'all. Peace.